Him and Tia we beefing. I'm gonna talk about it. Oh, my speaker's not on. What the fuck? Hey Siri, call KD.
Calling Ch-
Leaving town, this is all for our family, hope you understand. Yeah, burn the last peak hours around Florence and then it went dead.
Oh,
We're just in hideout even south of the border. I guess it's easy to have ideals when you're willing to let the comrades take a pulse. Well, Bolo's out in Miguel, we're all hands on a manhunt, and U.S. Customs has been notified of the customs in Mexico.
Man, you've been working for almost 36 hours straight. I know you want to see this one through, but we can take it from here.
I'm just hoping we can wrap this one up today, get some closure.
You saved lives today, Commander. Miguel will turn up eventually.
And when he does, I'm your first call. You got something?
No, sir. Just going to let you know that we tagged out with 50 squad. They're going to take it from here until 20 squad's back on duty tomorrow.
Daniel, I know we haven't talked since last July, but I'm going to have to call you back.
Daniel. July. This is Tony Davis to dispatch. I'm responding to a home invasion. The hostage is Commander Robert Hicks. Send backup now.
Are you one of the millions of Americans who
yo, what's up with this nigga, bro?
stomach
Let's go.
after a big meal? Try Pepto-Bismol. Unlike some products, Pepto coats and soothes your digestive system to provide fast 5-symptom relief. Stock up on Pepto today.
I have free time now on the weekends or evenings, even though I'm running a busy long-term business. I use Jobber. I can have quality time with my family, and I'm not worrying about invoice, schedule, or chasing payments.
Start your free trial today.
He is feeling it. In fact, he's feeling it so much, even his kids are asking, what's Dad's deal? He picked a Metro with no activation fees. Yep, he got 4 lines of internet 5G for $25 a line. And 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G. That's network. Get that more for your money feeling. Only Metro.
Their elevation for around $289 per month. We are professional grade.
With psoriatic arthritis, mornings came with sore, swollen, and stiff joints. Now, with Bemzelix, I'm back to less joint pain and stiffness, less fatigue, and for some, Bemzelix can deliver zero swollen joints.
Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections and lowered ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills,
A top 25 flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the LSU Tigers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Allen. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop.
Good defense, bro. I could have went for it, right? I'm just making sure because I know I seen the rules. I could have went for that. Good shit, though. I thought so. I'm like, hold on, I could have went for that.
Here in the 1st half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field.
Yo, you pray for me today, bro?
Down, sending a message to this offense.
I appreciate you, bro. Just say Louisville. My name's Twan, baby.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They'll run this play from the pistol. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They want to throw it. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
On the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, LSU.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Check.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down and try to get a 1st down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Might be changing the route. They'll move the tight end. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Right out trying to get it in. Touchdown LSU. And they have the first points of the game. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Dude, you talk about things you can't coach. Standing in and delivering the ball when you are taking it right in the mustache.
It's a great point, Reese, because you can't simulate that in practice. You don't let your quarterbacks get lit up in practice like that. I mean, that was almost a misdemeanor what that kid just went through, but boy, oh boy, showing you his experience, just showing you his toughness. You don't see that very often at the quarterback position.
He'll bring it out. It's Allen. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The sudden change on the turnover, Manning was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
Good shit. That was bullshit, though.
The defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was in the press? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Sends it back in motion. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. This time on target. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass. Buys a little extra time. This time it's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
The pick right back, and he don't even go for it.
Strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nebraska. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Zings it complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. guys, LSU has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw for it. He's got him. At the 40, there he goes. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Now that's some bullshit, bro. That's a perfect pass that he dropped, and they go right in your head.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Offense gets set for second down. He might want another play. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. And he gets
That's a fumble.
Man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And now on third down after that last run. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
They kick it away on fourth down. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll try it over the left side. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. And the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He'll throw on 3rd down. He's got his man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Love the 3rd down call. Throwing the angle route to your back, working one-on-one against that defender. Easy pitch and catch for the 1st.
We were at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the marker. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running or throwing it. In the 2nd half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll send the back in motion. Snaps it in the shotgun. Completes it in the middle. And they're able to make the tackle. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The offense changing the play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Complete in the middle. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. LSU right back to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Peters. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't
Going for the big play. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the 1st half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback.
Deep shot for the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here.
Yo, he got a pick on the way out. That might that momentum shift is good.
Will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this 1st drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. LSU quick to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away.
Yo, that should be some bullshit. That be some fucking bullshit. That be some bullshit. Good shit, bro.
Some of the yardage on the punt. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. To the air on first down. Steps away to find some room. Got the first down. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. I guess in this case, the scramble giveth and the scramble taketh away, and the ball was taken away.
And I'm not sure if he just didn't see an open guy downfield or if his receivers didn't do a good enough job on the scramble rule getting open. But at the end, quarterback.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nebraska. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds a man on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll throw it. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction.
Bringing it back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Boy, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Wants to throw on 3rd. Working that left side now. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And you can tell all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game. And you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
LSU right back to the line. They'll throw on third and short. It's complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Just keeps slinging it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Might be calling a hot route. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Looking to get in. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
What a big play in the fourth quarter when you're trailing and you really needed to get a first down here. Nice job by the quarterback, making the pass, getting the first down.
Gets it out quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Back to pass on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Getting set on second down. To the ground with the backup. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first in the half as they'll make some adjustments. Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break.
Breaks into the open. Oh, he's got a chance. Touchdown, Louisville. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gets the back moving. He'll start this drive firing. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And this defense taking matters into their own hands. First down, you get the sack. Second down, you force the incompletion. Now sitting in third and long, you got them in their own territory. Big opportunity for this defense to shut this offense down right now.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot.
Come on, bro. Don't quit. I'm a nail the ball. Don't quit. Come on, bro. You the commissioner. You quit, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Damn, bro. You the commissioner. You quit. I got all my stats, but damn. Still, like, damn. This how we do it. I ain't even going to say nothing. On the way from.
Look, set up a second position. Dick and 10, shut down that engine. We need eyes. Pal, you stay with me. He's probably got a dozen hostages in there. We got to get a grip on this thing fast. Move. Move the dick down now. Got the shades on, though. Side windows are tinted. Can't get a visual on the suspect.
That's what I'm saying to him, my nigga. You supposed to let me nail the ball, bro. Niggas can't fuck with me, bro. I'm about to quit this league too, bro. If you're a commissioner and you doing shit like that, I gotta quit. I gotta let this go. Like, if you're a commissioner, you can. He had a 99 overall team too, bro. You heard what I'm telling you? He had a 99 overall team, Jake. My nigga, my game plan this year has been chill. Work, nigga. Just get to that. Get that work. Say that again. Yeah, got. I don't think I want him to pray for me after that ass. It was a close game. It wasn't even nothing crazy.